It was cracking, everybody, man. It's your boy Jason Yamamoto. So a lot of you guys are asking about how to go to college while you're in the reserves or the National Guard, right? And your recruiter may say that, hey, you qualify for tuition assistance, right? Or your ROTC program say you qualify for tuition assistance. Okay, so I have a lot of friends who've gone through OTC, and they give me the breakdown of how they were able to pay for their college while going through ROTC and the reserves or the National Guard. So just to let you know that in the National Guard you get a little bit more TA, tuition assistance, than that those of the reserves. This is true. Okay. Um, One thing you must keep in mind that you're not allowed, no one is allowed to tap into the tuition assistance until you have served one complete year after your graduation date from AIT, right? And then you're allowed to access your tuition assistance. Now, that doesn't guarantee also that you'll be able to get into your tuition assistance. Now, what you have to understand is that accessing tuition assistance, your profile has to be clear. That means you have to pass your physical fitness tests, your physical health assessments. You know, it's in-house MEPS. I keep telling people, whatever you do to get in MEPS, that's what you'll continue to do for the rest of your career. I'm not saying to lie. I'm saying that if it was going to be difficult for you to get through MEPS, same thing, it has to be with PHA. So you hear PHA, just associate it with MEPS. If you have medical issues, keep it on the civilian side. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not telling you to lie. I'm not telling you to do anything. It's just keep in mind that PHA is in-house MEPS. Point blank. That's it. If you're looking at getting some kind of medical benefits by opening up during the PHA, forget about it. Not happening. All right. You only get medical benefits if an actual injury is sustained or occurs while on the line of duty. That's all I have to say. So essentially, you can't have any flags on your tuition assistance. You can't fail anything. You can't fail on your body weight. You can't fail on your fitness tests. You can't fail your weapons qualifications. You can't have any health issues. You can't miss any drill dates. Can't do this, can't do that. Serious, right? So, okay, so let's go into getting back into college in the reserves or the National Guard. So you have your tuition assistance. If you're in the reserves, I think you get paid, not you get paid, but the school gets paid up to $3,500 a year. With the Guard, depending on which state, here in California, it's $4,500 a year. Okay? Like I said, nothing guarantees you that. Only you guarantee yourself that. If you stay on top of everything I've just said in the last 3 minutes and 39 seconds. So you're gonna have that. You're gonna apply for FAFSA. If you live with mommy and daddy, you're gonna need their tax returns. If you live on your own, you're gonna have to fill everything out on FAFSA. So you have tuition assistance, FAFSA. All right. Every school may or may not have a scholarship. You may have to look into that. File for some scholarships. Everybody qualifies for some scholarships, I promise you. They're out there. They're available for people like you. You don't have to be smart. There are new programs out there, and people are trying to push people like you back into college and want you to be educated, because education is power, and power is strength. So that's what I preach. Education is strength. Okay? So you have that. Those are your main three. That's what's going to help you pay for college if you're going through ROTC. Okay, I have a friend who came out of ROTC, graduated, became second LT. He came home with 10 grand in the pocket. He didn't even have to touch his FAFSA. Everything went into his pocket. Yeah. So just keep that bear in mind. Okay. Now, Your time in the guard, of course, you'll get paid monthly. You know, you'll get paid monthly. If you go on ROTC, you're gonna get paid that of a staff sergeant, but of course, you don't have enough time in rank to gain the big bucks like I do. I don't make that much anyways. It's just $110 per muta, so it's chump change compared to civilian work, right? But you're gonna pull at least about $80-90 per UTA. So so if you go on a 4-day UTA or a muta, 4-day muta, you'll probably get paid roughly about 360 bucks. That's pretty good for one weekend, right? And you don't necessarily have to go to the field and pew 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 stuff like that, but it's available for you. That's if you choose to go to drill and stuff like that. So those are the pretty much all the ways of you bringing in income to go back into college as a reservist or National Guard. Now, for you to access your tuition assistance, which I highly recommend, because you can couple scholarships, FAFSA on top of your TA. Like I said before in other videos, you can't couple the GI Bill with the tuition assistance. It's one or the other, okay? So just keep that in mind. So with everything said, hopefully you get something out of this video. Talk to your school. Most schools, accredited schools, as a matter of fact, make sure the school, college you're going to is accredited at all times. Review it online before you go to that college and see the ratings and see if there's any scams going on. Make sure they're accredited, and their counselor should assist you in getting you set up for tuition assistance, because tuition assistants have certain things that they must do in order to have you access the funds available to you. All right. Anyways, it's your boy Jason Yamamoto. Hopefully this information helps you, and I'll talk to you guys later.